Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how is your day? I hope you are doing just fine. First, I would like to introduce myself again. My name is Rakil Brahmanto and I'm a student in Tidar University, majoring in English department. Now, I'll talk to you about the things that I like to do and the things that I do outside from my home. Okay, the things that I like to do first is playing video games, but not all kind of video games. The games that I like should be story driven one, have a fantasy theme in it, or an RPG game. For example, The Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Do you know that game? That game win as one of the best game of all time. And I agree with that. Because in that game, first you get to create your own character. Then you get to create your own story. The story progress as what you want to be. For example, you get to be a murderer and kill everyone, or you get to be a hero and save the world. And I really like that kind of game. Okay, and the next genre that I like is fantasy. For example, Final Fantasy VII, the remake one. It's a remake from PS1 to PS4 and PS3, and the graphic is really good. I really miss that game, so nostalgic. And the last genre that I like is RPG, or role playing game. This game is really good. For example, if you played Persona, you should play it. The story is so good. And now, the games that I didn't like, for example, the first person shooter game, or FPS, shooting game. The reason why is because first person shooter game usually a competitive game. you know you play with other player, and it's really frustrating for me. Yeah, game should be having fun, but in FPS it's competitive and it's making me stressed. And the next genre that I didn't like is horror. I can't take horror games, and also movie. Speaking of movie, that's what I do outside of my house. You know, go to the cinema to watch some movie. I usually just watch the movie that I like with my brother. Not all movie we go to the cinema. And the next thing that I do outside from my house is fishing. Um, in Payaman here, especially in Sambung, right down the river, there is public fishing place, or public fishing pond, and it's really famous in here because the fish there are really big, and also the place is kind of nice. The atmosphere, the people there is really nice. And now I'll talk about people's what many people thinks about the video games. Okay, people thinks that video game actually makes you lazy, and this is true and also not true. Okay, it's true because if you didn't, what is it, manage your time and just play some game, then yeah, you can be lazy with that. But game can also make you learn English, because most of the game are in English, and you this is a perfect opportunity for you to have some fun, but also studying English in the same time. And I think that's it for me, for what I like and what I do outside from my home. And thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one. See ya.